Hi, my name is Mark Polton. I'm a buy and hold real estate investor in the greater Charlotte, North Carolina area. Sorry about the upward mount today. Just can't seem to get a car mount that'll work for me. So once again, I'll have to go on a fishing expedition to find a new one. Today I was actually at Quick Trip. It's a local gas station, kind of maybe like a Wawa Light or something along that line, depending on where you are in the country. And I was just getting my morning crack, as my wife calls it. It's a Coke Zero. I get a refill, so it's a little bit cheaper. And I like QT because it's on the way, it's clean, and they almost always have. They're basically never out of Coke Zero, which is kind of like my coffee. Well, while I was waiting for the slow ice dispenser to work, I noticed somebody going into the bathroom, and he was wearing a one of those fluorescent yellow vests. And it had on the vest, it's perforated, it's got a bunch of holes in it, but you can make out like managed labor solutions or something. I was like, all right. And then I saw an old man come out of the bathroom, and he was wearing the same vest. And when he walked by, it had the same company on it, and I could have the name wrong, so don't crucify me or anything. And then I saw another old man, and both with the same vest on, with the same company name. And of course, the first thing I think about is, are these men who look like they're having trouble walking, having to do manual labor? I would put them in their late 50s, probably more like 60s. And it's hard to tell nowadays because, if you've lived a really tough life, you can be 55 and look like you're 65. And, it just depends on how well you took care of your body and how well your body's hold up. But the first thing I thought about after that was, man, did these guys not prepare? I mean, if I'm 65 and I'm having to work a manual labor job with, this other, the first guy I saw was probably 27, 28. Strong back, good constitution, lots of energy, has a body that's not falling apart. What does that say about the life that I led and the preparation I did for, the times when my body is going to not be able to be as reliable as it is when I was 29. I turned 45 this year, and people still comment about how strong I am. I'm a pretty strong guy. I can do a lot. Very committed to getting the mission done. However, my body's just not what it used to be. It hurts after hard days of rehabbing homes and stuff like that, having to go up and down ladders, install siding. It's just not. It's my ability for my body to recover and to handle the stress that I put on it is not what it used to be. I can only imagine what it's going to be like at 65. And I don't know either one of these old men's stories. Hell, they could just be bored, and they could be like, hey, I want to go out and do something. So I don't want to act as if, I know their personal story, but I think we can probably bet that this pair of older gentlemen aren't doing manual labor in their elderly years because, there's nothing good on TV. So they're probably doing it because they need the money. They probably need, they probably have enough to live on if they have Social Security or any type of small pension. Probably enough to pay, a minimal amount of bills, but not enough to do things like pay their cell phone bill or buy beer or something along that line, depending on their situation. And it's just another motivator for me. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to end up in my 50s and 60s having to start over again, or realizing that I don't have anything, or, having to clip coupons. I don't want to clip coupons. I don't mind using a discount code or something like that every once in a while to get a deal on something that I'm looking for, but I don't want that to be my life. Let's transition a little bit to, the super couponers. I don't know what we call them, but, it's the people that clip coupons in every trade magazine or every newspaper that they could possibly get a hold of, and they'll come in with thousands and thousands of coupons, and they base their shopping upon these coupons, and then once or twice a year they'll have super sale on something, and they'll have 100 different coupons that basically make something free, and they'll it's a big day for them. That's not I applaud the frugal lifestyle. I don't really have a problem with it. That's just not the lifestyle I want to live. I want to live the I don't care what it costs, I'm going to get what I want lifestyle. And I understand that not everybody's in the situation that I'm in, and I'm not even in that situation yet. I'm skirting the borders of it, I suppose. But I work most days. I'm averaging at least 6 days a week, probably more like 7. Working on our business, trying to get homes rehabbed and rented out, and so that we can make that investment income coming in, and hopefully build the base so that we can get FU money. I mean, that's really what it's all about. And I actually defined what FU money is. So $25,000 a month. I want to be able to write a $25,000 a month check to American Express, which we use for basically all of our payments. Anything that we can put on a credit card, we put on a credit card. And I want to have the ability to write a $25,000 check every month to American Express as my FU money. Anyways, I hope you go out there and live the You Won't Stop Me lifestyle. It's all about 3 things. It's about wisdom, experience, and knowledge. Let me know what you thought about elderly people having to work in their retirement, in their old age. Put your comments in the comment section below. I'd be interested to hear what you have to say. And are you in that situation, or do you know somebody in that situation? So I wish you success.